Good afternoon and welcome to Nora's Dog Training Company. We're here today with Barry and Penny. What we're going to be demonstrating for you for your use at home is Penny's ability to understand and respond to her obedience commands, the corrections and the motivation that we give the puppies when we're working with them, and the training equipment that we're using. Now, I know you've been instructed to use a regular 6-foot training leash, and Barry keeps the bulk of the leash folded neatly in his right hand. That leaves his left hand free to give the correction. And the correction that we give is a little tug and let go on the training collar. And you know about the training collar. We're going to be showing you how to use that today when you pick Penny up. The first exercise, Penny's on Barry's left, which is very important. It's where all of our obedience training is done. And the first exercise that we're going to demonstrate for you is heeling.
Penny.
The command is Penny heel, and at this point Penny's job is to walk along nicely at your left, not forging ahead, not dragging you. And each time that you stop your feet, Penny's been taught to sit automatically and wait for her next command, and Barry gives her a little pat for praise. This is your heel exercise, and this should be used every time Penny's on a leash. When you're walking her to the car, all the time. She should be walking nicely like a lady and sitting automatically when you stop. The next command is the stay. The stay is a hand and a voice command. Barry uses his open flat of his palm and the one-word command to stay. You can practice this exercise right inside your house. You're going to work up to 1 minute and then up to 2 minutes and all the way up to 3 minutes on a long sit stay. When Barry returns back to his dog, he walks all the way around her, all the way back around to heel position for an additional distraction, and she remains seated until she gets her next command. And they're going to do the heel and the sit and the stay again for us. He's talking to her, telling her she's a good girl, keeping her motivated and paying attention. Nice automatic sit. She's really come a long way in 10 days. Barry leaves her in a sit-stay, and this time, instead of returning back to her, he's going to call her. This is the recall. He uses her name in a happy voice. She should come right in front and sit facing his knees.
Penny, come, go, girl.
She does that perfectly.
Penny, heel. Come on, girl.
Barry brings her all the way back around to heel position, back to where they started from, and she's ready to go again. And he'll leave her in another stay.
Stay.
Walks out to the end of his training leash. Then he's going to call her in.
Penny, come, go, girl.
That's your recall or your come.
Penny, go.
And then she goes all the way back around to heel position. And now we're going to set up for our down commands, and there are 2 of them. There's down from a heel position, which we're going to do now. Barry's going to use the open flat of his palm straight down toward the ground, and the one-word command to down.
Down.
He leaves her in a stay. The long down stay, again, you can practice right in your living room. Start out at about 2 minutes and work up to 5 minutes. This is a great exercise for helping to develop attention span and maturity. Barry just told her no because she was going to sniff, and there's no sniffing during your long down stay. He returns all the way back to her just like he did on the sit stay, and now we're going to demonstrate the down from a distance. Barry heels her out of that. Always make sure your dog is sitting before you attempt to put her into a down, and you can practice along with this video right in your house because she's small enough. Now Barry leaves her in a sit stay, walks away from her. This time he's going to use the right hand to give the command and make her go down from a distance.
Down.
Now she didn't do it.
No.
He tells her no.
Down.
He takes a step in, and that's the long down stay. So when your dog doesn't do something correctly, you say no, give a little correction, and repeat the command. Now, Penny's been one of our daycare with training students. She's accomplished all of this in 10 days of, I don't know, 9 to 4. She's done a great job here at school. We've enjoyed having her. Thank you for choosing Nora's Dog Training Company as your personal dog trainers.